Okay, every quarter, Skallywags, we go on a little field trip, and the fall is always the Pacific Marine Expo. Awesome time. We took the car and the train combo down here, and we're just going to go check out all the new stuff, fun stuff that's in our industry. We'll see a lot of matching gear down there on the floor, I'm sure. We'll go look for some students, and we're just going to spend the day. It's going to be awesome.
Find one it's not completely frozen in.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go, ready?
Oh, this looks like lunch. Oh yeah.
Commitment, that was commitment.
Sweet. Spin around here. We got Skallywags, and then we got to get the back of the boat club. Do you want to eat a fish?
Let's think about it.
We could do me and you.
You ever see Lady and the Tramp?
Well, enough screwing around with the fish. Let's head over to the Alaska Hall. That's a good place to start. So this expo is a lot of our first year students, the first time they're exposed to a lot of stuff in our industry. And while the Pacific Marine Expo does focus on a lot of big commercial gear and some fish processing stuff, our industry, what we're training students to do is, the recreational repair and installation of equipment. And that includes the kind of, we call it the light commercial. We do have 3 big shipyards here in the Northwest for big stuff, but a lot of these fishing boats are like the 32-foot Bristol Bay boats that instructor Matt runs. And so all the equipment you can imagine that goes on those boats is stuff that you can find here. And a lot of local stuff like our Port Townsend Shipwright Co-op that we'll visit in the spring. That's our spring field trip. This is in Lumen Field. We'll be back here for the Seattle Boat Show in February. And students just had a great time. There's a lot of stuff to see and do. Some of them have never seen like this giant spool of rope here or whatever. And we had lots of, our second year students are getting into, there's a lot of hydraulic stuff here. And the refrigeration students were checking out, like they have these Kubota diesels, little Beta Marine coupled with just a giant compressor and a pump, so we're going to, do RSW, refrigerated seawater for the entire fish hold, and then other big generators and stuff for our electricians to hook up. And so lots of fun stuff like that. And we ended up spending probably 4 hours cruising around the seminar total. Except, with one little lunch break, of course, because one of my traditions is always during the expo to take staff members that are here and lab techs out and get them some nourishment and some lubrication so that they can continue and get back into the expo. One of the main purposes that we were after, see that Yanmar sign, and Jim was there. He's the Northwest or the whole West Coast rep. We were looking for an engine for our Ranger tug. And so that was one of the biggest things that we did. And sure enough, we knew that we would find one there. And so Gio and I went and checked out the 4JH right here.
Okay, I'm here with Gio. And what do we find at the expo?
Here it is, the Yanmar 4JH series. It could be 45, 57, 80, or 110 horsepower.
And this is the one that fits in our Ranger tug perfectly.
True story.
Question is, we targeted 57, but maybe 80, maybe 110, we don't know. We're gonna have to find somebody who knows something about boat design, maybe.
Yeah. Who do you think that would be? I think there's a guy who's probably better qualified on boat design than either of us.
I know multiple guys. We could go to Perry, we could go to Sam Devlin. We got the Northwest is full of people who know how to design boats. We'll ask them.
Great question.
Then we're gonna buy us a new engine.
Absolutely. Which one?
I don't know. We could start a pool. Who thinks what? We could bet. Everybody could throw $5 in the hat for lunch. All right. It's a great show.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Same.
That sure is a nice little engine. I really like the little Yanmar. Of course, being as I have one that we just installed a few years ago on my boat, I have a little bit of a bias towards that. But we just wrapped it up on this far end here. We got to see Fisheries Supply. Tom, our local rep, they are really good to us. They're a Seattle-based company. They're always at the show, and they're the ones that bring equipment to us and deliver it right to the school about 4 days a week. And so, and then this is the actual Harbor Marine. They have, so our students throughout the show were offered jobs working on refrigeration systems and whatever. Harbor Marine has a couple of our technicians in Everett already working. They said they'd hire a couple more. That was the message we got through most of these outfits, is they are super ready to hire crew. And anyways, Harbor Marine is the ones that we will actually be getting our Yanmar diesel motor from. So we're excited. We chatted with them, and they know we're in the market, and so we're going to be getting a quote and having them ship an engine up to us. And just like that, it was the end of the day. We actually asked some locals about how big of an engine we should put in our boat. Check this out. It was interesting, and nonetheless, it was a great day. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, there you go.
So I have a question.
Never heard of Hokkaido, Japan.
Boat question. If you had a 25-foot boat, would you put in a 40 horse, 45, 57, 80, or 110 horsepower?
See, these run on magnets.
No, this is like diesel.
No, let him answer the question.
Okay, magnets. Yeah.
So, to answer your question, when you let your magnetic engineering apply to a craft, there you go. You know what a hippie van is, right?
You mean like one of those Farfig Mavens?
You saw the guy put the jet engine on it, right?
No.
Oh, did it hit the ground?
What could go
When
wrong?
you asked me about a 40 horsepower or a 600 horsepower.
Northgate station now arriving. Please stand behind the yellow line and allow other passengers to exit.
Welcome to the Skallywags, located in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, where Skagit Valley College has been training technicians since 1968. If you are looking for industry certification and the skills to work in maritime, this is the place to visit. Our staff will share so much knowledge and experience, you will not be disappointed. The workforce demand is very high, and all of our graduates are working around the world. If this sounds interesting to you, schedule a tour and come check us out.